I'm a 28-year-old woman who has been with my 30-year-old boyfriend for nearly 8 years. We started living together 4 years ago, building a life filled with shared memories, trips, friends, pets. Everyone thought we were the couple destined for marriage whenever we were ready. But over the past year, I got entangled with my 45-year-old boss, a married man with 2 kids. It was a foolish move, but I'm not going to dwell on the guilt. It began innocently, late-night work texts that turned into casual chats, memes, and eventually lingering conversations after hours. He'd ask me to stay late for projects, drop by my desk for awkward small talk, then leave abruptly. It felt thrilling, romantic. One night, after a company dinner, he asked me out. I said yes, and that's how it started. He's been with his wife since college, the kind of couple that seems unbreakable but disconnected. He told me they barely share a bed anymore, and I believed him. Still do mostly. This affair has been both the best and worst part of my life. The excitement is unmatched. At work, people notice his attention toward me, teasing us about being inseparable, calling me his work wife. I laugh it off, but secretly it makes me feel valued, like I'm someone's priority. It's not just physical. Our connection is intellectual. We discuss politics, music, literature. He calls me brilliant, says he wishes he'd met me before he settled down. I soak up every word. My relationship with my boyfriend, though, has grown lifeless. We're stuck in a routine, work, dinner, TV, barely connecting. Some weeks, I still love him, but it's not what it used to be. I didn't realize how distant we'd become until this new spark made me feel alive again. The intimacy with my boss is intense, passionate, especially in stolen moments at the office. 2 months ago, we went to a music festival together, booked a hotel, and didn't even bother with the event. It was exhilarating. I planned it for a week when my boyfriend was swamped, telling him it was a work thing with colleagues. He was hurt but didn't push back much. Lately, though, my boyfriend has been suspicious, asking pointed questions about where I am and who I'm with. I can sense his distrust, and it's exhausting, like walking a tightrope. I'm torn. I think I love my boss and dream of leaving my boyfriend for him, but my boss is still married. He talks about leaving his wife, but it's always soon, or after this project, or when the kids are older. I'm risking everything while he goes home to her every night. It eats at me, wanting both men, unable to let either go. 2 nights ago, I went out for a girls' night, not with my boss. When I got back, my phone was flooded with missed calls and panicked texts from my best friend. She said my boyfriend had dropped all my belongings, clothes in trash bags, some in a suitcase, outside her place and left without a word. She saw him through the window, tried calling, but he didn't answer. I called him, texted, nothing. I went to our apartment, but the locks were changed. I stood in the hallway, stunned, trying to process it. My friend let me stay in her spare room, but it's just a couch in her cramped office. It's uncomfortable, and I feel out of place. I suspect he found something he shouldn't have. I'm kicking myself for being sloppy, for giving him a reason to do this. My boss has been supportive. When I told him, he texted immediately, saying I didn't deserve to be cast out like that. He offered me a place to stay if I needed it. I'm seeing him tonight, craving comfort, someone to treat me gently after being uprooted so brutally. Part of me wants to fix things with my boyfriend, but I don't know how to start. Money is tight now. I'm looking at studio apartments, but even the cheapest ones stretch my budget. I have some savings from when I was splitting rent, but I might need to sell my car to make ends meet. It feels like I've gone from a stable life to being broke and lost overnight. Today, everything came crashing down. My boyfriend finally texted back after days of silence. There's nothing to fix. He'd gone through my laptop while I was at dinner, a huge violation of my privacy. He cracked the password for my hidden album, the same one I use for everything, a careless mistake. He found a photo from the hotel during the festival. Me in bed, barely clothed, smiling, with my boss behind me holding me. I didn't even realize that picture was still there. I thought I'd deleted it, but it was backed up. I stared at my phone, frozen. I texted him, pleading to talk, suggesting coffee. No reply. It's over. I expected a fight, tears, maybe a chance to work it out. Not this cold erasure. He's blocked me everywhere, phone, social media. I heard he's telling our mutual friends to keep him out of anything involving me, likely sharing his side of the story. I spent the afternoon sobbing in my friend's bathroom, hiding so she wouldn't see. Memories keep flooding back. Him bringing me coffee on Sundays, singing off-key to the radio. The loss feels like a physical ache, like part of me is gone. He was my best friend before he was my partner. I miss our chats, our shared dinners, the ease of our life together. I'm weak for missing him, but I do. Last night, I talked to my boss about our future. I asked what he envisioned for us. He got cagey, said he loves what we have, but can't disrupt his kids' lives right now. He needs time. I wanted to demand answers, to stop him from dangling me along, but I just nodded, afraid of pushing him away. There's no shortage of women at work vying for his attention. I'm not replaceable, but I can't handle another rejection so soon. He's going to a conference in Miami next week and asked me to join him. I said yes, hoping a change of scenery might make him see our potential. Or maybe I'm deluding myself again. I'm still at my friend's, but I need to leave soon. She's kind, but it's not a long-term solution. I looked at a studio apartment yesterday. Dingy, musty, but it's what I can afford. I applied for it, though it felt like admitting defeat. Everything unraveled so fast. A year of thrills cost me my home, my partner, my stability. I'm filled with regret. I could have stopped this, but I didn't. Now I'm living out of bags, waiting for texts from a man who still sleeps beside his wife. It doesn't feel worth it anymore.